Hey guys, welcome to Draw with Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook. Today we'll be drawing this cute little Brachiosaurus. We'll start drawing our Brachiosaurus's eye near the top left of the page by drawing out a large oval. Then coming back to the top of the eye, trace over it and extend a small curve to the right for an eyelid. Draw a nice big circle near the top of the eye for a highlight and a small heart underneath it, and then shade in around these two shapes. To draw the cheek, come underneath the eye and just start to draw out a curved line that connects one side to the other. To begin drawing out the head, bring your pencil or your pen towards the top of the eyebrow and draw a curved line out in front of the face that wraps around underneath the cheek. You can extend a small line in towards the cheek for a smile and place a little dot somewhere above that for a nose. Then coming back to the top of that line, I'm going to draw out a shorter line towards the top of my page. And then from there, I'm going to start to curve that line back over top of the eyebrow and the eye, stopping just a little bit past the outside edge of my eye. Continue that line as you start to slightly curve it towards the center, and then very quickly begin to draw a straight line coming down the back side of the face and extending past the bottom of the head to create the back of your Brachiosaurus's neck. To create the front side of the neck, I'm going to come back underneath the face line here, and I'm going to just draw out a straight line towards the bottom of my page. And as I come down, I'm going to just very slightly start to curve it once I pass the back side of the neck. Just start to curve it slightly. The front leg is going to just extend out of this sort of neck space here, and it's going to be somewhat in line with the back of the neck. So starting at the front where you have that little curve, begin to draw a straight line down towards the bottom of your page, and then draw a horizontal line across the bottom and begin to bring that line back up. So the second line should be about in line with the back of the neck. You can draw in a little curve in the front corner for a toenail, and then if there's any space between the front of the neck and the leg, you can close it off. Now we'll move up to draw the back of his body. So coming to the back of the neck, you're going to start your pencil line above the bottom of the neck and begin to curve upwards as you move towards the center of your page. Once your body is as big as you want, you can start to bring that line back down and then begin to curve it out towards the right to create the end of the tail. Return to the front of your dinosaur, and we're going to start to draw out the underbelly. So coming just in front of the neck, you're going to draw a second line that almost matches the exact same curve, just that when you come down towards the leg, you're going to make it a little bit wider. Stopping at the front of the leg, you can now go ahead and draw in the second front foot by just drawing underneath that underbelly a straight line down and a little horizontal line that meets up with his first foot. Add your toenail, and then we'll continue the underside of our dinosaur. So from the top line of his belly there, I'm going to imagine it extends past that front leg, and I'm going to start to draw back towards the tail. So I'm going to leave a big gap though, I'm not going all the way, and that will be where the back legs start. So let's start with the front. To do that, you're going to just draw a slightly curved but mostly straight line down towards the bottom of the page. So if it's not curved, that's okay. I'm just creating a little bit of an angle here. Draw that horizontal line across the bottom, and then draw another line moving back up into the body for the back leg and add a little toe. Then we'll continue the bottom of the belly, coming back to the front, continuing that line in between the front leg and the back leg, and then you can draw in his last foot underneath that. Now we can finish off the tail, continuing the top line of the belly on the other side of his back leg and drawing to the end of the tail till you make a little point. And then we'll do the underside by doing the same thing, just coming out the back of the leg and then tapering off as we connect the bottom of the tail. Next we'll add in some fun little details. So to begin, I'm going to just draw out a really simple ground line. So starting on the left here, I'm just going to draw across the page, coming a little bit higher than the bottom of the feet and extending all the way out to the right. The first thing I'm going to add is some nice big broad leaves here for a big plant. So starting on the left, in front of my dinosaur, I'm going to draw out a really long, sort of curvy-ish line. Create a point at the top, and then I'm going to bring that line back down to the bottom. So I've got a really long, sort of bubbly triangle shape. And keep making these shapes. You can have them overlapping, side by side. You can have some coming out at a different angle. You can have them all different heights. I'm just making them nice and pointy at the top and wider at the base. If you want to create even more depth in this, you can add some in between your front leaves and it'll make it look like there's leaves growing in behind the ones that are out in front. And then I'm going to add in a cute little rock friend over here on the right. So just start out from the ground and draw up a curvy sort of mound, I guess. And we'll give him a little face. So I'm going to make a little V for a little wink here and then another little dot for his second eye and just a cute little smile. I want to add a few more plants, so coming in from behind my rock, I'm going to extend a simple line up towards the top, and from there I'm just going to draw in some little triangular shaped leaves. So they almost look like little thorns or little raindrops with the pointy end at the top. I'm leaving lots of space in between them. And then I'm going to just add in another plant similar to the one on the left, but coming in from behind the rock. So again, you can draw up some tall lines, make a point at the top, and bring it back to meet the top of your rock or wherever it's being attached. Draw them out at different angles, maybe flopping over, anything you want. And there's our super cute little Brachiosaurus, guys. Thanks so much for drawing with me today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to the end of this video to see the featured artwork, and until next time for another Draw with Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook, keep making art and keep smiling.